All right, this is Brett Marv with BP Kitchen Equipment, and we have here a 2019 Bizerba GSP H slicer. This is Bizerba's manual model. These slicers are pretty straightforward. They have an off and an on button. Click on the on button. We currently, you can change this if you want, but we currently set all of our manual slicers to turn off after 30 seconds of non-use. You also, the way that we have it set up, so it's currently off, this is open and the blade is exposed. You cannot turn it on. Bizerba has a safety option from the factory. We do it on our end just to make sure that these slicers arrive safe to you. You can always change it if you want, though. So this is how the operation works. Again, relatively straightforward. Whenever the slicer is off, there will not be a light. Whenever it is on, there will be light, and the blade will spin. The way that these manuals work, you just open it up to the desired cut thickness, and it operates as such. Yeah, very, very straightforward. Really not much there. I will say we calibrate the Bizerba safety mechanisms, so currently the blade is still running, right? So the moment that the gauge plate closes, the blade automatically turns off. Additionally, we calibrate the safety mechanism so that whenever the blade is exposed, as such, you cannot pull the carriage back. Bizerba does that so that if your employees are ever going to wipe it down or wash it, which you have to do quite often in these machines, you can only open it up whenever the blade is recessed. Something else we do here at BP is we calibrate this gauge plate. So we make sure that this gauge plate is sitting above the blade so that if anybody ever does come in here to clean it, so they open it up, take a rag and start cleaning the blade and they run it, there's not a chance that they'll cut themselves. We do it because we want to make sure that we offer you a high quality product as it would come from Bizerba and that there isn't any surprises. So yeah, that is the basic operation of these. I'll go into the cosmetic condition of the slicer, but real quick, I'm just going to talk about what we do here at BP. The main thing that we do, I can sum it up as we don't just test and wipe down anything. A lot of other resellers have used equipment. They'll just kind of turn it on, make sure that it works, show you that the carriage moves back and forth, the blade turns on. But we actually double check all of our electrical components, all of our mechanical components. Now we make sure that if anything needs to be replaced, it does get replaced, that things are recalibrated, that every part of these machines is Loctited, so that when it arrives there, nothing's going to come loose. Yeah, we do a good job. We want to make sure that this is a long-lasting solution for you. I also lubricate all of the mechanisms. So this dial right here has it has a cam and then it's a piece that actually helps that gauge plate slide up and down. I clean off all of the old lubrication on these machines. I re-lubricate it with OEM from Bizerba, food safe grease, anything such as the bar that this actually slides back and forth on. I clean off the old lubrication. I re-lubricate it with Bizerba oil. Do the same for this bar right here, so that when you get it, this will just slide right up and down, no problems for you. Yeah, we don't sell used equipment. We refurbish, we revitalize. We want to sell you something that is guaranteed to work. We cover everything by 120 days. You're not going to get this machine. You need to get it serviced anytime soon. Yeah, we want to do our customers good. Something else that we do, where I talk about the cosmetic condition, is I make sure that this blade is in good shape. So there won't be any nicks along the edge of the blade. About every 1 in 3 I actually have to replace because there is a nick. It's also going to arrive to you sharp enough to cut a sheet of paper. I also make sure that these blades have plenty of life left in them. So from Bizerba, you can see that there's a gap right in there. There's a 1 millimeter gap from Bizerba. And then Bizerba wants you to replace it at 6. I make sure that this has at least 33% of that 5 millimeters left. In this case, this blade is almost brand new. It's in really good shape. It has quite a bit of life left. This is going to be a really good buy, and this blade will last you a long time. And yeah, that's about it. Let's see. So let's just talk about the cosmetic condition. This is a 2019. This is overall in pretty good shape. Typical nicks in the corners, really nothing serious. It's all good down here. Again, typical nicks on the corners. This gauge plate is used, but it is not in bad shape at all. It's got like one, maybe two, large nicks. Maybe third one right there. But yeah, overall it's in pretty good shape. And yeah, the body's overall in pretty good shape as well. Got a slight nick here. This gauge plate is in really good shape. This carriage also barely has any signs of wear. It's really just this right here, where the bottom part of this meat grip, you can see the little white part right there on my middle finger. That actually just pushes down on the aluminum and just wears down over time. Yeah, won't actually matter too much and will be a long-lasting solution for you. If you have any questions, my name is Brent Marvick. Please feel free to reach out to me. My number is 720-334-0129. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good day.